Hello guys, welcome to Hankins Custom Rifles and another episode of Hank's TV. Today's November the 5th. It's Sunday afternoon. I've got another muzzle loader that I needed to get sighted in so I can ship it off to the customer tomorrow morning. Now I've already sighted in this gun and we're going to do a little bit something different in this video today. So I'm by myself. I got to run the camera and do the shooting here. So we're going to be bouncing around back and forth a little bit on this video, a little different than normal. But I've already shot the gun, sighted it in at 100 yards. You guys that have watched my videos has seen me do this numerous times, so there's not any sense in doing it over and over again. So I'm going to do something a little bit different today. But the first thing I'm going to do is zoom you in on this gun and tell you a little bit about it. Okay guys, this rifle here is built on a Remington 700 short action. We've got a Brooks barrel. We've got no muzzle brake on this gun. We do have a ramrod for the rifle. I don't have it actually on it right at the moment. It's laying over there on the bench where I just got done shooting it. We put a Leopold VX6 3 to 18 power scope on here. It's got that big 34mm tube. We've got a Night Force Picatinny rail with the 6 mounting screws in it. Remington 700 short action. Got a jewel trigger, a bat trigger guard. We've got a Manners T4 stock that I did a custom paint job on. That's a black paint with white spider web. So a little different than normal. Most of the time we do a black with a gray spider web. This time we did white just to make something a little bit out of the ordinary, and that's what the customer asked me for. So that's what we did, and then we Cerakoted all the metal black. So turned out pretty nice. And what we're going to do with this gun today is, it's pretty windy today. Weatherman says we got southwest winds at 11 miles an hour right now, and at the shooting house the wind feels like it's hitting me in the face. But I just walked down to the target at 444 yards and the wind is blowing straight left to right, or should I say right to left, depending on how you're standing and looking down range. Looking down range, it's blowing from the right to the left. So what we're going to do is we're just going to shoot that target that I've got at 444 yards. You guys that's been to the range or watched some of my videos know that I've got 444 yards down here that we can shoot, and I keep some targets down there, and what we're going to shoot at is that deer. So let's just say you wanted to kill a deer at 444 yards, and let's see how hard it's going to be to kill that deer. Now this is not my gun, it's not my scope or nothing like that. I did build it. I've just shot it 4 times today. That's all I had to shoot it to get it on paper and get my group at 100 yards, and we are right on the bullseye. So we're going to just make some changes on the scope, do some elevation clicks. I'm going to go up 8.5 minutes, and we're going to fire a shot at 444 yards. Now what I'm shooting today is a 275 grain Pittman AccuMax, and we're shooting 78 grains of IMR 4198, and that should give us 3,000 feet per second muzzle velocity, maybe just a little more with that barrel there. That's a 29-inch barrel, so we might be up around 3,100 feet per second, but give or take a little bit. I'm just going to say 3,000 feet, and I'm going to guess at my MOA adjustment being 8.5 minutes. So I just painted the deer. It's just been painted white. It's not been shot at all. There's no dents or no paint is missing on the deer down there. And I put an orange dot right in the center of the body mass. This is about where I like to shoot them when they're standing broadside, and I'm shooting them with these soft bullets. I don't like to shoot shoulders, so I always shoot the rib cage or a head shot. So what we're going to do is load up the muzzle loader, and when I get it loaded up, I'll get back over here to the camera. Okay guys, I'm loaded up and ready to shoot. Now I'm sorry about the wind noise in the camera. It's probably going to sound terrible, but it's windy today and I don't know what to do about it, so we just have to deal with the wind. You can see some of the leaves in the camera. They're blowing off the trees today, and you can see them falling down and blowing. I saw one a minute ago, blew to the left and then it turned and blew to the right, so the wind is kind of swirling around down through there. And the first shot, what we're going to do is just go up 8.5 minutes. And I'm not going to hold any wind. I'm just going to shoot straight down there, not holding any wind. Here we go. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see that shot in the camera or not, but that first shot is a dead deer. So that's definitely a dead animal, and it went a little to the right from where I was aiming. So we're going to load it up again and shoot another one. Okay guys, I'm loaded back up. We're going to make a second shot. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm not going to hold any wind. Just 8.5 minutes of elevation. Okay, I took the dot out of it that time. So that was definitely a kill shot. We're going to load it up and do it again. Okay, we're loaded up again, ready to shoot another shot. We're going to go shot number 3 and see what happens. Okay, I believe you guys can probably see those hits in there. That one's a little high and to the left, but that still killed that deer. That's a kill shot on a deer at that distance with that bullet. And I'm not holding any wind. I'm just aiming and shooting. So we're going to do this 3 more times. We're going to shoot 6 shots at that target and see what happens. Okay, we're loaded up for shot number 4. That one went a little high and left. Same spot as the last shot. I'm going to load it up again. I'll be right back. Okay, here we go with shot number 5. That's back at the bullseye, right down the bullseye. Right where I'm aiming. Load it up one last time and that'll be it. Okay guys, we're loaded up with shot number 6 and here we go. Okay, we got a 3-shot group down there. Looks like it might measure 1.5 inches at 444 yards. Our first shot went a little to the right, and our third and fourth shot, I think, or something, went a little high and left. I can't remember, but anyway, they're all on the camera. We'll probably walk down there and look at that target a little closer. But I did this video, guys, just so that you all out there can realize that these muzzle loaders can shoot 500 yards. 500 yards is easy for these guns, really. If you learn your ballistics, do your homework, and shoot your gun, practice, you can make shots like this too. It's pretty simple. I mean, I just dialed up 8.5 minutes, and there it was. I'm making shots in less than 30 seconds. So if you got a deer standing out in the field and he's just sitting there eating corn or wheat or clover or whatever you've got out there for him to eat, and he don't even know you're up here at 500 yards, you got all the time you need to make your scope adjustments, dial up your elevation on your scope, get your drop chart out, and actually go to the range and shoot the gun and know the drop chart. Have it written down. Don't go off some computer generated drop chart ballistic app, because it's only going to get you close. And I knew that 8.5 minutes on that gun was going to get us down there where we needed to be. And some guns might take 8.25, some might need 8.75. It just depends. But anyway, guys, I wanted to show you that. We're going to run down, look at that target here in a second, and when I get down there, we'll get her back on. Okay, guys, there's our target. That's a deer's target. That's a life-size target cut out of AR 500 steel plate, and we just made 6 shots on the animal at 444 yards, and you can see 3 of them is right there at the orange dot. They're just a little bit high, maybe 1.5 inches, 2 inches higher than the dot, so that's not bad. But there's 3 of them right there side by side, little clover leaf. The first shot is the one in the neck, and then them other 2 shots, I can't remember what order they were in, but they went a little high and a little left. But I still believe both of them would kill that deer. So all 6 of those shots were kill shots on the deer at 444 yards. I just wanted to show you that these guns will shoot that far pretty easy. Do a little homework and you guys can do it too. It's not that hard. So until next time, give me a thumbs up on the video, subscribe to YouTube channel, visit Hank's message board. That's hanksmessageboard.freeforms.net. And until the next time, guys, y'all have a good one.